The time of year, we're going to be in Houston, Texas from April 1st to April 5th, celebrating the Lord's 57th annual Passover under Commanding General Yohana. Jam-packed, full of events, line dancing, fishing, horseback riding, rides for the kids, bounce houses, and the annual lamb slaughter held at the BH Ranch. And it ain't no party like the all-black party, the annual all-black party. 14149 Player Street in Houston, Texas. You know it's gonna be lit. All leading up to Saturday, April 4th, the Lord's 57th annual Passover. You still got time. Go to ISUPK.com to pay your Passover fee. 18 and over, $200. You do not want to miss the Lord's 57th annual Passover. Houston, Texas. Shalom.
Now would be the time we would typically call a brother up to state his name and his registry. La Yachala. All right, Amajim, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakudam and face the east. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakutka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanlanaw, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Wasalachlanaw, Kawawachnaw, Kasalachnaw, Kawawachnaw, Wala'ah, Tabaya'anaw, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashanaw, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata'aparas, La Abalamyam, Amant. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Baba Kushah, Nathanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kalmachala, Wakalmadawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakwim, Hamakim, Hakak, Arakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarashan, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, the Wada Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shah, bless us, Salakia. Start from the top, Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Baraklanaw, Wayasha'ala, Waha, Bayat Saparia, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Zawada Aman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, wa Arataza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahawa, Shamarka, Yahawa, Tazalka, Al Ya, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarach, Balayala, Yahawa, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahawa, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aitha, Wa'ai, Awalam, Amam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al damayalaka. Al thakarash. Wa al tashakwat. Al kayahana. Our yabyaka. Yahama yawan. Mama shanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al ainaka. Ya'ira yamwa. Sawad. Wayataya ai tazawa. Al tazapawanyaka. Amorwa. Lakawa. Wanakakyadam. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham yacha Allah. Iwa. Kaya. Nawa ai tazawa. La. Yakadwa. Al yaka. Baryath. Yakarakwa. Ahoya. Adawam. Wayashama Ilium. Mawa'aba. Wahagarya. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalak. Palachaf. I'm Yashabya. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labanya Lawat. Stala. Aishalaham. Kamadyan. Kasayasa Ra'a. Kayabyan. Banachol. Kwayashwan. Nashamadwa. Bayanda Ara. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayathamwa. Nadayabmawa. Ka'ira. Wakaza'aba. Wakazabach. Wakazazalmana. Kal. Nasayakambwa. Achor. Amorwa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Af. Na'awa. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayathamwa. Kagogala. Kakwash. Lapanya Raka. Salaki. Lapanya Raka. Ka'ash. Thaba Ira Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Thalahat. Harya. Khan. Tharadatma. Basa Iraka. Wabasawapaka. Thabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Wayabahawa. Aya'ai. Wayasaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayada'aiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shamka. Yahawa. Labatka. Al Yawan. Al. Kal. Ha'arataza. Aman. In the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Ored, and like Zeed, yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Matazab Ya'ah. Alawak Yahana. Ha Alawakyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kotazayanyam. Ha Chayayalyam. Wa Ha Wakyan. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shah. The Wada Aman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabian, which means to be seated. All right. All right, we're going to be reading starting at Numbers chapter 10, verse 31. All right, so like in Numbers chapter 10, verse 31 in the Hebrew, Wayakamar, Al, Na, Tha'izab, Afna, Wakaya, Al, Khan, Yadai, Khanaf now, Bama de Bar, Wahayayaf, Lanaw, La'ayanyam. Verse 32. Wahaya, Kaya, Salak, Ainawa, Wahaya, Hatawa, Hahawa'a, Ashar, Yayataya, Yahweh, I'm now, Wahatab now, Laka, verse 33. Wayasaiwa, Mahar, Yahweh, the rock, Shalashaf, Yum Yum, Wa'arawan, Bar Yahweh, Nasai, Lapanyahum, the rock, Shalashaf, Yum Yum, Salaki, Lathawar, Lahum, Manawacha. Verse 34. Why none, Yahweh, Al Yahum, Yawamum, Banasaima, Man, Hamanacha. Verse 35. Wayahaya, Banasai, Ha'aran, Wayamar, Mashah, Kwamha, Yahweh, Wayapatazawa, Ayabyaka, Wayanas, Salaki, Wayanas, Wayanaswa, Salaki, Wanayaswa, still not saying it. Wayanaswa, that's Mashana Ayaka. Mapanyaka. Verse 36. Wabanaka, Ya'amar, Shawabha, Yahweh, Rababawath, Alapia, Yasha'ala. Numbers chapter 11, verse 1. Wayahaya, Ha'aim. Let's see. Kamatha Ananya. Rai ba Azanya. Rai ba Azanya, Yahweh. Waya Shemai, Yahweh. Wayachar. Akwa. Wathabair. Bama. Yahweh. Wathakal. Bakwaza. Salakia. Bakwataza. Hamanaka. Right in Salakia in the English. So I got Numbers chapter 10, verse 31. And he said, leave us not, I pray thee, for as much as thou knowest how we are to encamp in the wilderness, and thou mayest be to us instead of eyes. Verse 32. And it shall be, if thou go with us, yea, it shall be, that with goodness the Most High shall do unto us, the same will we do unto thee. Verse 33. And they departed from the mount of the Most High 3 days' journey. And the ark of the covenant of the Most High went before them in the 3 days' journey to search out a resting place for them. Verse 34. And the cloud of the Most High was upon them by day when they went out of the camp. Verse 35. And it came to pass when the ark set forward that Moses said, rise up, the Most High, and let thine, rise up, Most High, and let thine enemies be scattered, and let them hate thee. And let them that hate thee flee before thee. Verse 36. And when it rested, he said, return, O Most High, unto the many thousands of Israel. Numbers chapter 11, verse 1 in the English. And when the people complained, it displeased the Most High, and the Most High and the Most High heard it, and his anger was kindled. And the fire of the Most High burnt among them and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. All right, Numbers chapter 11, verse 2 in the Hebrew. Wayatazaik, Ha'aim, Al, Mashah, Wayatha Palal, Mashah, Al, Yahweh, Watha Shakwai, Watha Shakwai, Ha'ash. Verse 3. All right, verse 3. Waya Kwara, Sham, Hamakwam, Hahawa'a, Sabaira, Kaya, Ba'ira, Bama, Ash, Yahweh. Verse 4. Waha Asap, Ashar, Bakwarabwa, Hatha Awawa, Tha'awa. Waya Shabwa. Waya Bakwa. Gam Banya Yasha'ala. Waya Amarwa. Shamita Maya Salaki. Maya. Ya call now. Bashar. Verse 5. Zakar now. Af. Hadaga. Ashar. Now call. Bamatazarian. Hanam. Af. Hakwashayim. Wa'af. Ha'abatachim. Wa'af. Ha-chatazar. Ha-chatazayar. Wa'af. Habatazayim. Wa'af. Hashawamyim. Verse 6. Wa'itha. Napashnawa. Yabasha. So like Yabaka. Ayan Ka. Balafia. Al. Haman. Ayanya now. Verse 7. Wahaman. Kazarai. God. Hawa'a. Wa'ayanyawa. Wa'ayanwa. Ya Ka'ayan. Habadalah. Right in verse 8. Shatwa Ha'ain. Laqwa Wala Quatwa. Watachna. No. Watachanwa. Barachim. Awa. Dakwa. Bamadaka. Wabashawa. Baparar. Wa'aimwa. Athwa. I go wath. Wahaya. Ta'aimwa. Kata'aim. Lashad. Hamashan. Hashaman. Salaki. Right. All right. Numbers 11 and 2 in the English. And the people cried unto Moses. And when Moses prayed unto the Most High, the fire was quenched. Verse 3. And he called the name of the place Tabera, because the fire of the Most High burnt among them. Verse 4. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting. And the children of Israel also wept again and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? Verse 5. We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic. Verse 6, but now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. Verse 7, and the manna was as coriander seed, and the color thereof was the color of bdellium. Verse 8, and the people went about and gathered it and ground it in the mill, and ground it in mills, or beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans, and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was a taste of fresh oil. Right. Numbers chapter 11, verse 9. In the English. It's like in the Hebrew. Wabadaraf. It's like Wabaradaf. Hatal. Al. Hamachana. Like Layala. Yarad. Haman. Alyawa. Verse 10. Wayashamai, Masha, Al, Af, Ha'ain, Bakar, Lama, La Mashapakafyawa, Ayash, Lapathach, Ahalya, Wayakar, Ap Yahweh, Ma'ad, Waba Ayanya, Masha, Rat. Verse 11. Waya Amar, Masha, Al, Yahweh, Lama, Wa Haraif, La Ibadka, Wala Ma, Al, Matazafia, Khan, Ba'ayanyaka, Lashawam, Af, Masha, Ka, Ha'aim, Hazar, Alya. Verse 12. Ha'anakya, Harayakya, Af, Kal, Ha'aim, Hazar, Am, Anakya, Yaladafyaham, Yaladafyaham, Kaya, Tha'amor, Alya, Alya, Ashhawa, Salaki, Shahawa, Bachayaka, Kashar, Yaash, Ha'aman, Af, Hayanak, Al, Ha'adam, Ashor, Nashabaith, Salaki, Nashabaitha, La Abathayawa. Verse 13. Ma'ayan, Laya, Bashor, Lathaf, Lakal, Ha'aim, Hazar, Kaya, Yabakwa, Alya, La'amar, Thanha, Lanawa, Bashor, Wana Akalha. Verse 14. La'ah, I will call Anakya, Labadya, La Sha'af, Af, Kaya, Salaki Kal, Ha'ain, Hazar, Kaya, Kabad, Mamanaya. Verse 15. Wa'am, Kaka, Ath, Aisha, Laya, Haragnaya. Haragnaya. Na'a, Harag, Am, Mataza Afya, Khan, Ba'ayanyaka, La Wa'al, Ara'aha, Bara'aithya. Right? Numbers 11 and 9 in the English. And when the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it. Verse 10. Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent, and the anger of the Most High was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased. Verse 11. And Moses said unto the Most High, wherefore hadst thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that thou layest the burden of all this people upon me? Verse 12. Have I conceived all this people? Have I begotten them? Thou that thou shouldest say unto me, carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father beareth the suckling child, unto the land which thou swearest unto their fathers. Verse 13. When should I have flesh to give unto all this people? For they weep unto me, saying, give us flesh, that we may eat. Verse 14. I am not able to bear all this people alone, because it is too heavy for me. Verse 15. If thou deal thus with me, kill me, I pray thee, out of hand, if I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my wretchedness. All right, Numbers 11 and 16 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar Yahweh al Mashah, Asapha, Layah, Shabayim, Ayash, Mazakwanya, Yasha'ala, Ashar, Yadaraif, Salat, Yadaitha, Kaya, Ham, Zakwanya, Ha'ain, Washataryawa, Walakwakhtha, Atham, Al, Ahal, Mawa'id, Wahathayatazabwa, Sham, Ainka. Verse 17. Wayarathaya, Wadabarthaya, Ainka, Sham, Wa'atazalthaya, Man, Ha-Rawach, Ashar, Al-Yaka, Washamathya, Al-Yaham, Wanasha'awa, Akka, Bamashah, Ha'aim, Wala'ah, the Shah, Atha, Labadka. Verse 18. Wa'al Ha'aim, Tha'amar, Wathakwadashwa, La Machor, Wa'akaltham, Bashar, Kaya, Bakayatham, Ba'azanya, Yahweh, La'amar, Maya, Yakal Nawa, Bashar, Kaya, Tawab, Lanawa, Bamatazarium, Wanathan, Yahweh, Lakam, Bashar, Wa'akaltham. Verse 19. La'a Yawam Akah, Thakawana, Wala'a, Yawamamyam, Yawamamyam, Wala'a, Hamasha, Yam, Wala'a, Aishara, Yam, Wala'a, Aisharyam, Yawam. Verse 20. Id, Chadash, Yam, Id, Ashar, Yataza'ah, Salaki, Ma'apkam, Wahaya, Lakam, Zara, Ainan, Kaya, Ma'aslam, Af, Yahweh, Ashar, Bakwa Rabkam, Salaki, Wathabakwa, La Panyawa, La Amar, La Ma, Za, Taza'ana, Matarai, Mama Tazarai, Salaki, Mama Tazari. Verse 21, Waya Amar, Masha, Shasha, Ma'awaf, Alap, Regalia, Ha'ain, Ashar, Anakia, Bakwarabwa, Wa'atha, Amartha, Bashar, Athan, Laham, Wa'akalwa, Chadash, Yam. Verse 22. Hataza'an, Wabakwar, Yashachat, Laham, Wamataza'ah, Laham, Ath, Ka, Dagya, Hayam, Asap, Salaki, Asap, Laham, Wamataza'ah, Laham. All right. In the English Numbers, chapter 11, starting at verse 16. And the Most High said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be the elders of the people, and the officers over them, and bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee. Verse 17, and I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take the spirit of which is upon thee, and I will put it on them. And they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, that thou bear it not, that thou bear it not thyself alone. Verse 18, and say thou unto the people, sanctify yourselves against the morrow, and ye shall eat flesh, for ye have wept in the ears of the Most High, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore the Most High will give you flesh, and ye shall eat. Verse 19, ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days. Verse 20, but even a whole month, until it come out at your nostrils, and it be loathsome unto you, because that ye have despised the Most High, which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt? Verse 21, and Moses said, The people among whom I am are 600,000 footmen. And thou hast said, I will give them flesh, that they may eat a whole month. Verse 22, shall the flocks and the herds be slain for them to suffice them? Or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them to suffice them? Right? Most High in Christ. All right. Numbers 11 and 23 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar Yahweh Al Mashah Hayad Yahweh Thakatazar Aitha Thara Hawa Hayakwarka Dabarya La'ah. Verse 24. Waya Taza'ah Mashah Waya Dabar Al Ha'aim Ath Dabarya Yahweh Waya Asap Shabayim Ayash Mazakwanya Ha'aim Waya Imad Atham Sabaya Abtha Ha'ahol. Verse 25. Waya Ra Yahweh Ba'ainan Waya Debar Al Yawa Waya Atazal Man Harawach Ashor Al Yawa Waya Thun Al Shabayim Ayash Hazakwanyam Ra Waya Haya. Nice. Salaki. Waya Haya Kanawach Al Yaham Harawach Wayata Naba'awa Wala'ah Yasapwa. Verse 26. Waya Sha'arwa Shanya Anashiam Bamanacha Sham Ha'achad Aladad Washam Hashanya Mayadad Wathanach Al-Yaham Harawach Wahama Bakathabium Wala'ah Yataza'awa Ha'aholha Wayatha Naba'awa Bamachana. Verse 27. Wayarataza Hanai Waya God Lamasha La'amor Aladad Wa Mayadad Mathanaba'ayim Bamachana. Verse 28. Wa'ainan Yahawashai Ban Nawan Shamarath Salakia Masharath Mashah Ma Mabakharya Waya Amar Adunya Mashah Kalama. In verse 29, Waya Amar Lawa Mashah Ha Makwana Athala Ya Wamaya Yathan Kal Ain Yahweh Naba'aya Nabaya'ayim Kaya Nathan Yahweh Af Rawachya. It's like Rawachwa Al Yaham. Right? In English, Numbers 11, starting at verse 23. And the Most High said unto Moses, is the Lord's hand waxed short, that thou see now whether my word shall come to pass unto thee or not? Verse 24, and Moses went out and told the people the words of the Most High, and gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the tabernacle. Verse 25, and the Most High came down in a cloud, and spake unto him, and took of the spirit that was upon him, and gave it unto the 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and did not cease. Verse 26, but there remained 2 of the men in the camp. The name of the one was Eldad, and the name of the other was Madad. And the spirit rested upon them, and they were of them that were written, but went not out unto the tabernacle. And the people and they prophesied in the camp. Verse 27. And there ran a young man and told Moses and said, Eldad and Madad do prophesy in the camp. Verse 28. And Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, my Lord Moses, forbid them. Verse 29. And Moses said unto him, enviest thou for my sake? Would the power that all the Most High's people were prophets, and that the Most High would put his spirit upon them. Salah. Right, Numbers 11 and 30. In the Hebrew. Waya asap mashah ah hamachana hawa'a wazakwanya yasha'ala. Verse 31. Waya wa rawach nasai ma'af Yahweh waya gaz shala awa no shalawayim man hayam wayatash hamachana kadarak yawam ka wakadarak yawam ka sabaya abawath hamakana waka amathium al panya ha'arataza. Verse 32. Wayakwam ha'ain kal hayawam hahawa'a wakal halayala wakal yawam Hamacharath, Waya Asapwa Ath, Hashalawa, Salaki, Hamamait, Hamama Ayat, Asap, Aishara, Hamarian, Wayashatachwa, Laham, Shatawach, Sabaya'abwatha, Hamachana, verse 33. Habashar, Awanawa, Bayan, Shanyaham, Taram, Yakarath, Wa'ap, Yahawah, Hara, Ba'aim, Wayak, Yahawah, Ba'aim, Makah, Rabbah, Ma'ad. Verse 34. Wayakwara Ath Sham Hamakwam Hahawa'a Barwath Hatha'awa Kaya Sham Kwabaran Kwabarwa Ath Ha'aim Hamatha Awa'ayim Hamatha Awayam Hamatha Awayim. Here we go. Hamatha Awayim. Verse 34, Slaki, verse 35. Makwa Rabwath Hatha'awa Nasaiwa Ha'aim Hatazarwath Wahayawa Ba Hatazarwath. In Numbers 12 and 1. Hatha Dabar, Salaki, Watha Dabar, Mariam, Wa Aharan, Bamashah, Adawath. Right, Adawath. Ashah, Kasyath, Hakashyath, Ashar, Laquak, Kaya, Ashar, Kashyath, Laquak. All right, Numbers 11, verse 30 in the English. And Moses got him into camp, he and the elders of Israel, verse 31. And there went forth a wind from the Most High and brought quails from the sea and let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on this side, and as it were a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp, and as it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth. Verse 32. And the people stood up all day and all night, and Slakin. And the people stood up all that day and all that night and all the next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp. Verse 33. And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Most High was kindled against the people, and the Most High smote the people with a very great plague. Verse 34. And he called the name of that place Gibroth Hata'ava, because there they buried the people that lusted. And the people journeyed from Kibroth Hata'ava unto Hazeroth, and abode at Hazeroth. Numbers chapter 12, verse 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman who he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. All right. Numbers 12 and verse 2. Wayamorwa Harak Ak Bamashah Debar Yahweh Hala'ah Gam Banaw Debar Wayashema Yahweh. Verse 3. Waha Ayash Mashah Anyawa Ma'ad Makal Ha'adam Ashor I Panya Ha'adam. Verse 4. Wayamar Yahweh Patha'am Al Mashah wa Al Aharon wa Al Martin Taza'awa Shalashafkam Al Ahal Mawa'id Wayataza'awa Shalashafma. Verse 5. Wayarad Yahweh Bamawa'id Salakia Ba'im Wad Ainan Wayimad Pathach Ha'ahal Wayakwara Aharan Wa Mariam Wayataza'awa Shanyam. Verse 6. Waya Amor Shemaiwa Na'a Debarya Yahaya Banya no Naba Ya'akam Yahweh Bamara'ah and Bamara'ah Al-Yawa. Athawa die. Bachalam Adabar Bana. Verse 7. La'a Khan Ibadya Mashah Bakal Bayathwa. It's like Bayathya. Naaman Hawa'ah. In verse 8. Verse 8. Pa Af. Salaki. Pa Al. Pa Adabar. Bawa. Wa Amara. Bamara'ah. Wala'ah. Bachayadath. Wa Thamanath. Wa Thamanath. Yahweh. Yabayas. Wa Madawai. Oh, Salaki. Wa Madawai. La'ah. Yara Af. Yara Thumb. La Debar. Ba Ibadya. Ba Mashah. Right. In Numbers chapter 12, verse 2 in the English. And they said, hath the Most High indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath not he spoken also by us? And the Most High heard it. Verse 3. Now the man Moses was very weak above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. Salaki was very meek above all men which were upon the face of the earth. Verse 4. And the Most High spake suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. Verse 5. And the Most High came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. Verse 6. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Most High, will make myself known unto him in a vision and will speak unto him in a dream. Verse 7. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. Verse 8. With him I will speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches, in the similitude of the Most High shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? All right, I imagine just us up here. La Yasha'ala. All right, imagine, which means to stand, Wapanya Hakwadam, and face the east. Gonna read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aksha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Wasalach Lanawa, Kabawak Nawa, Kasalach Nawa, Kabawak Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabaya'ah Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashai now, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Parath, La Awalamyam, Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Kushah, Nathan Lanala, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kau Machala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, La Tahor, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakwim, Haimakim, Hakak, Al Rahawa, Hatamaala, Lagarashan, by Hashem Yahweh the Wada Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanah, Wa Yasha Allah, Waha, by Yah Sapar, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, the Wada Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Izarya, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarach, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Apnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aitha, Wa'ai, Awilam. Amen. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Thacharash, Wa Al-Thashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Awayabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Mamashanayaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Ya'irayamwa, Sawad, Wayataya Tazawa, Al-Tazapawanyaka, Amorwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Iwa, Kaya, Nawa Tazawa, La, Yakadwa, Al-Yaka, Baryaf, Yakarahwa, Salakia, Ahalya, Adawam, Wayashama Ilian, Mawa'aba, Wahagarya, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashat, I'm Yeshabya, Tazawar, Gam Asha War, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Stala, Aisha Laham, Kamadyan, Kasayasa Ra'a, Kayabyan, Banachol, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayathamwa, Nadayamawa, Ka'irab, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabach, Wakazazalmana, Kal, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amorwa, Naya Rasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya Raha, Ka'ash, Thaba Ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Thalahat, Haryim, Khan, Tharadapma, Basa Iraka, Wabasawapaka, Thaba Halam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Aya'ai, Wayafaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayada'aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al Yawan, Al, Kal, Ha'arataza, Amman. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Israelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Ored and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Debah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Allah Hayya. Matazav Ya'ah. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyan. Ha Saranyan. Ha Kotazayanyan. Ha Chayayoyan. Wa Ha Wafyan. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shah. The Wada Aman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. Curses. It's like it. Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, court systems, prison systems, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Kamikaze, the alternative lifestyle movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, all ICE agents, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the unalive. Let Yahweh Shah, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. This concludes the service. Sisters Yeshabian, which means to be seated. All right. Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Ma'am Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabarakatah, Yajamatah, Sar, which means to turn to the sisters. Sisters, Ahmadian, which means to stand. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Ma'am Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alatan Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Yajamatah, class dismissed.
It's that time of year. We're going to be in Houston, Texas from April 1st to April 5th, celebrating the Lord's 57th annual Passover under Commanding General Yahana. Jam-packed, full of events, line dancing, fishing, horseback riding, rides for the kids, bounce houses, and the annual lamb slaughter held at the BH Ranch. And it ain't no party like the all-black party, the annual all-black party 14149 Player Street in Houston, Texas. You know it's gonna be lit. All leading up to Saturday, April 4th, the Lord's 57th annual Passover. You still got time. Go to ISUPK.com to pay your Passover fee. 18 and over, $200. You do not want to miss the Lord's 57th annual Passover. Houston, Texas. Shalom.